Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today we're going to talk about the new moon in Pisces, which comes up March 13th. And Biddy Tarot is the one that came up with the spread. And now it's the time to let imagination run wild, and it's also a time to dream big. So during this new moon, we want to tap into our intuition and set our intentions to bring our visions to life. So the 6 questions that it asks is, how can I connect more deeply to my intuition, or with my intuition? What can I do to bring myself into alignment with the highest good? What am I currently manifesting in my life? How can I align my emotions to support positive manifestations? What new creative projects am I called to begin now? How can I further develop my spiritual practice? Again, this is for the new moon in Pisces, March 13th. And, tapping into our intuition and setting our intentions to bring our visions to life. And, an idea on that is, I've talked many times about walking the Appalachian Trail. And, I've been listening to my intuition on that, on, getting things ready, picking up resources, all right? And at night, I've been setting my intentions, as I visualize myself out on a trail. And that's going to bring my visions to life. So let's see what this new moon has for us as I start to draw out the cards. So how can you connect more deeply with your intuition? How can you connect more deeply with your intuition during this new moon? That's represented by the Page of Bows, Stoat. What can you do to bring yourself into alignment with the highest good? What can you do to bring yourself into alignment with the highest good? Two cards, 5 of Stones and the World Tree. How are you currently manifesting in your life? How are you currently manifesting in your life? The Forest Lovers. How can you align your emotions to support your positive manifestations? 3 of Arrows, Jealousy. What new creative projects are you being called to begin now? Stag. And how can you further develop your spiritual practice? 10 of Stones, Home. Put the cards up. So there's the new moon in Pisces. And it's a time to let your imagination run wild, as I said, and dream big. And it's also a time to tap into your intuition and set intentions to bring visions into your life. So how can you connect more deeply with that intuition? With your intuition, it's represented by that Page of Bows and Stoat. Now, the way I like to explain the court cards are, pages are messengers. And this one is a messenger of action, fire, creativity. And you can connect more deeply with your intuition by taking action, by listening to that message. Okay, and adapting to the environment that's going around you. Adapt to what your intuition has to say. If it's telling you to turn left, turn left. If things are brighter on the left-hand side than they are on the right-hand side, look for that. Make that turn to the right. If you're dreaming about whatever it is that you want to dream up, whether it's, a nice vacation or, relationship or a better job, Take that action right now to connect more deeply with your intuition. Open yourself up to spirit. Open yourself up to the universe and listen to what your soul has to say. Now, the stoat is, he's an emissary of the creative world. He's an emissary of the fire energy, and he's going to have a unique personality and a spirit, an ability to perceive the truth. And when you connect with your intuition and you connect with it deeply, you're gonna see that truth within what you wanna do to tap into your wild dreams and big dreams, and bringing those visions to life. The question that the stoat asks is, who or what is offering you an opportunity? So keep that in mind, as you're moving into this new moon in Pisces, that, if you deeply connect and listen to that messenger, listen to that soul spirit, listen to the universe, okay, with your intuition, all right, what that's going to do is it's going to project energy out into the world. And in order for you to dream big and have those dreams come true, you have to watch for the opportunities that come out. All right? So 2 cards came out for the second question, which is, what can I do to bring myself into alignment with the highest good? And that's the 5 of Stones and the World Tree. Now, I'll just take one card at a time. The 5 of Stones, it's halfway through that security, stability, okay? And it's all about endurance in the Wildwood Tarot deck. By aligning yourself and listening to the Page of Bows, the stoat, to align yourself with the highest good, you have to have endurance. Now, there's a storm coming on the horizon, all right? And this young person, had the foresight to, find shelter and start a fire, okay? And, they're going to endure that storm, okay? You might have to endure, spirit moving you through some trials and tribulations, some challenges, as you're deeply connected to that intuition, okay? To align with your highest good, you have to move to that next level. You have to endure those challenges that are there. And the other card that came out was the World Tree. Now, this is a major arcana card, okay? And that represents the end of the journey. But what it also says is, you've walked through this maze of life. You've come across this door to the tree with, all the seasons. Now, this tree holds, all the wisdom and knowledge that, you're seeking, all right? And your highest good was within this tree. Now, you're going to walk through one door, gain that knowledge and wisdom, and walk out another on the back end. And you're going to start a journey all over again. But you can be aligned with your intuition and your highest good, okay, by understanding that, walking through that maze of life and going through all the seasons, I'm gaining wisdom and knowledge. And if I have to walk through this door and start anew, then that's going to help me dream big. That's going to help me realize the dreams that I have. That's going to help me trust my intuition more because I've gained another level on this path that I'm on. All right? And as a result, it's going to bring those visions to life. So, looking at these 2 cards together, it's, what can you do to bring more alignment with the highest good? It's enduring and knowing that you have the knowledge and the wisdom of aligning yourself with your spirit. Going back and listening to that Page of Bows. All right. Listening to that message. Seeking out that opportunity. And once you seek that opportunity out, you endure, and you walk through and you start another path through that maze, through that tree of life. Or the world tree, I should say. What are you currently manifesting in your life? Is represented by the Forest Lovers. Again, that's a major arcana card. These are all life lessons, and you've got you've got 3 of them out here. Okay, the Stag is coming up here in a couple other questions. But to currently manifest in your life, the Forest Lovers, it's, as you look at the card, the 2 lovers come together, and they're around that birch tree, and they've tied their hands to each other, signaling eternal love. But it's also eternal balance. It's eternal harmony. All right, and they're both looking in each other's eyes. They understand each other's thoughts. They understand what's happening out there. So you are currently manifesting in your life that harmony, that balance. Okay, it's also some sort of law of attractiveness, where the universe has brought these 2 together. To live in that eternal harmony, to live in that eternal balance. So what are you currently manifesting in your life? If you're aligning yourself with the highest good, align to the good of that law of attraction. If it's if it's a relationship, attract your soulmate. Attract that other person, to come into your life to make you happy. If you need to be, if you want to be happy, attract happiness into your life. If you want the financial security, attract that. All right, but you have to go back to the 5 of Stones in the World Tree to endure getting to that point. To walking through that World Tree and aligning with the highest good. When you align with your highest good, that's where you can manifest that law of attraction. All right, when you're deeply connected by listening to the message of the Page of Bows. All right, when you're deeply connected to your intuition, that's where you can, how you can currently manifest things in your life by using that law of attraction. How can you align your emotions to support positive manifestation? As represented by the 3 of Arrows, jealousy. You can align your emotions to support positive manifestations by not becoming jealous, envious of others. You hear me talk about it all the time on this card during the daily cards. And when you become jealous of others, you're actually putting blessings on them. Okay? You want to align yourself to the highest good. Don't be jealous of others. Let others be jealous of you. Put yourself into action with that Page of Bows that's stowed. Okay? By connecting to your intuition. Align with your highest good by enduring. And knowing that you're gaining that knowledge and wisdom of the World Tree. Manifest that law of attraction. When those things happen, you can align with your emotions to support positive manifestations. Because what happens is people are going to see you attracting all that stuff with the Forest Lovers card. People are going to see that, and they're going to become envious, and you're going to become jealous. All right? And as a result, they're going to be putting blessings on you. And the universe is going to see that. Your intuition is going to grow. Okay? You're going to get more deeply connected by those blessings to align with your highest good. So don't be jealous and envious of others. Use that law of attraction to let others be jealous of you. All right? Align those emotions to say, you know what? I'm blessed in any situation I'm in. I can move forward with things. Okay? I've got the financial resources. I've got the great relationship. I'm looking at a very successful, career. The visions that I need to bring to life, I'm dreaming of better things for the relationship, better things for my career. And when those things happen and they come true, people see that, promotions come along the way, opportunities come along the way. And that just supports your self-confidence, it supports your self-esteem, and allows you to grow to do more to positive manifestations in your life. What new creative projects are you being called upon now, as represented by the stag? Stag's another life lessons card. You only have three: the world tree, the forest lovers, and now the stag. And the new creative projects that you're being called for now are ones of protection, ones of, using your resources wisely. The stag is all about, pretty much justice within the Wildwood Tarot deck, but it's also a responsibility of taking care of things. It's a responsibility of making sure that opportunities are not being wasted. That as you move forward in manifesting things, that you've got that shield of the world tree protecting you. That you've also got that axe of justice to make sure that things are done right. So the projects that you're working on, that you're being called to begin now, take those into an aspect of, I want to take on a project to live my big dream that allows me to tap into my highest good. But I have to do so carefully. I have to use the resources that are at hand carefully. I have to defend the project that I'm on. I have to defend the right to do this project. All right? There has to be justification on why you're doing this project, in a business relationship. All right? Or, maybe that project is creating that family vacation to dream big. Okay? You have to justify that. You have to look at everything that's out there. You have to look at your finances. You have to look at the resources. Set up hotels. Set up transportation. Set up opportunities to enjoy whatever that dream big vision of life is on that vacation. Whether it's going to Europe, Disney World, or Hawaii, or just up north for a weekend getaway. You have to put all that into action, and then justify it and say, okay, I have this amount to budget for. I've got the resources to do what I need to do. Okay, and then you have to align all that, with others, your significant other, your family, friends, however you want to look at it. So that new project that you're being called to do, all right, supported by, when you do things like that, okay, people are going to see that, and they're going to become jealous, and they're going to bless that project that you're on. And that's, that's attracting that law of attraction to make sure it happens, make sure everything falls in alignment with that, and then being justified. And then how can you further develop your spiritual practice? 10 of Stones, home. You can further develop your spiritual practice by being home with your spirit, with your intuition, by listening to what it has to say to you, by listening to what the new moon is trying to tell you. When you tap into when you are at home, when you're comfortable, you're more relaxed. You're able to tap into the spirit that's there. You're able to open yourself up to the universe. And you can further develop your spiritual practice wherever home is. Whether that's in a tent on the Appalachian Trail for 6 months, or whether that's 2 weeks at your favorite location. Okay, with your sand, your feet in the sand. Okay, or snowboarding down a mountain, enjoying the sunlight in a warmer climate. Taking that aspect of home, and here home is a physical setting. Okay, but home could also be where your heart is. Home could be tapping into your heart chakra and opening yourself up Open yourself up to intuition. Open yourself up to those intentions to help bring your visions to life. Keep in mind that in order for you to dream big and run wild, you have to have some security and stability on it. And that's all represented by that Ten of Stones home. Make sure that you're well grounded in your spirituality. So there you have it, the new moon in Pisces. A time to let your imagination run wild and dream big, and tapping into your intuition and setting intentions to bring visions to life. And just to recap, you can connect deeply with your intuition by listening to that messenger of fire and creativity, the Page of Bows, Stoic. Okay? Listen to what that emissary has to say in order to connect. All right? He's asking you that question too. What is offering you an opportunity? What right now is offering you an opportunity to connect more deeply with your intuition? And that's that new moon in Pisces. You can bring yourself into alignment with the highest good by enduring and going through that world tree. You're walking that maze of life. Okay, and once you get to that doorway of the world tree, you're going to gain that wisdom and knowledge, and you're going to start anew. By aligning yourself to spirit, by aligning yourself to your intuition, okay, you're going to see those opportunities that the Page of Bows is talking about. What you're currently manifesting in your life? The Forest Lovers, that law of attraction. When you're bringing in that law of attraction in your life, you're aligning to your highest spirit, your highest good. Just remember to listen to the message of your intuition. You can align your emotions to support positive manifestations by not being jealous. Okay? With that law of attraction coming through, others are going to see that, and they're going to be envious and jealous of you, and they're going to end up putting blessings on you. To bring those visions to life, if you have to start a new project, something to begin now, something to start planning for, start looking at the resources. Defend your position. Okay? Be justified with the stag. Look at your resources, financial, emotional, psychological, however it is, whatever it is that you want to do to start that new project, to deeply connect with your intuition and your intentions. And then how can you further develop your spiritual practice? This is being at home and understanding your own spirituality. Understanding, where your intuition is. Understanding how you connect to your guides and ancestors, your elders, maybe in your sacred temple. Touch base with them. All right, open yourself up to spirit. Open yourself up during this new moon in Pisces to let your imagination run wild and dream big. So there you have it, the new moon in Pisces. Tap into your intuition and set your intentions to bring your visions to life. So enjoy that new moon in Pisces. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, share it with others. And this is Dee for the Spirit's Path. And we'll talk to you during the full moon in a couple weeks. Take care. God bless. Stay safe.